I often get emails from students asking for letters of recommendation. Often a fillable internet form is attached. It may have rating scales for such things as maturity, adaptability, responsibility, concern for others, leadership, and integrity. But such measures may be difficult or even impossible for an honest instructor to actually provide. And if your professor just checks the boxes on the form without including a compelling narrative that provides specific details to support your excellence, your recommendation will not be held in the highest regard. So here's what I ask my students to do when I want to actually give them an excellent and truly impactful recommendation. I ask them to write out the absolutely perfect letter that you would hope would come from me. I ask them to address it to the appropriate people. Then I give them their first line just to get them started. I tell them to start it this way.
It is truly a professional privilege to write this letter of recommendation for student name. Preferred pronoun was a student in my State the class during the State this semester in the year of State the year. Preferred pronoun received an A in the class. But it is also my understanding that
And this is where you write a compelling and impactful narrative, extolling your virtues that might pertain to extracurricular activities, volunteer work, triumphs over adversity, service to your community, work experience, near future goals and objectives, distant future goals and objectives, etc. Don't use any fancy fonts. Keep the text Times New Roman 12 point with nothing bold-faced. And if you want your professor to recognize that you are proactive and accommodating, attach it as a Word file and a Google Docs file. Even if your professor doesn't use it exactly as you wrote it, you're giving a busy educator something to copy and paste from. And believe it or not, professors copy and paste too.
Dr. Noose?
Yes.
You didn't tell them about the writing sample.
Oh yeah, the writing sample. This is important. Yeah, some applications ask the professor to assess the student's communication skills. So not only does the sample letter give the professor good stuff to copy and paste from, but it also gives the professor a writing sample and a way to assess the student's communication skills about something real, important, and personal.
And you get to see if the student can write a well-written letter in a formally written business style. And hopefully they'll use generative AI to...
Like ChatGPT?
Yeah, to proofread it and maybe improve upon it. But they'd better check out your videos on ChatGPT, getting it wrong and making stuff up, so they know they have to check its revision.
Yes. Most definitely. And with that, this is Dr. J. Lee Noose
and Professor Elizabeth Jenkins
for College Statistics.